Definitely.
Whatever. I'm a pro with this. Kitty. Kitty.
Oh shit, she's drunk.
Yo. Shut up.
Alright, but
This is actually a better angle too.
alright, let's start. Go.
Going? Okay. Hi guys, this is Spicy Millennial. My name is Diva.
My name is Queso, call me Spicy Cheese.
And my name Cool High Class. But yo, hold on. So they don't really know what Spicy Millennials is, you feel me? And I know we're millennials. So let's give them, a calm synopsis of what Spicy Millennial is about.
Alright, the rundown is the Spicy Millennial is about appealing to people who are our age range. I don't know if you guys know what the millennial age range is. Born like 90s into 2000s. And it's more of just talking about whatever we want to talk about. The only thing we're not going over is politics and religion. But other than that, it's an open forum about everything. So between just for the culture, about celebrities, dating, like relationships, all that. So it's about everything.
I've got a lot to say, man, about anything. Like, I like this spicy part because I'm not holding my mouth for nothing, bro. I'm not playing around.
That's the point. It's supposed to
get into it. Let's go.
Talk about what you want to talk about. All right.
So what we got? What's the first topic we got?
First topic today. First topic is about dating and dating apps. Have you ever used them? Have you ever had good stories, horror stories? So I'm gonna just jump right in it. Have y'all ever used dating apps before? Have y'all ever used them?
I'm not even gonna hold you. Like, I don't really use dating. Instagram technically my dating app. I downloaded what's it called? What? Plenty of Fish or something like that. I downloaded that one time. It was like 2017 though. But the only reason I downloaded it is because mine was in the barbershop. Like three of our guys was on the POF whatever, and it was just swiping. And I'm like, yo, what y'all doing, bro? And they showed me, so I was like, I look you want to swipe too. I never swiped before. So I downloaded it. I sat there to swipe to the left. Like, I swiped nothing to the right. I swiped everything to the left. I just wanted to swipe, and then
You didn't see nothing? You like nothing?
Bro, I didn't care. It's a dating app. What I care about that for?
Okay.
Whatever.
Just asking.
After like 30 minutes, I deleted that app, man. I'm not even gonna hold you.
No cap, I feel like POF was away for a little while.
Like 30 minutes.
Like about, maybe like a week.
Oh, you was on it.
Oh, you were on it. Were you like swipe?
You swiped to the right?
I swiped so hard it was crazy.
You swiped to the right though?
I swiped to the right and to the left.
But you gotta pay or something like that when you swipe to the right? You gotta pay something?
Yo, my son paid for that shit.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's called premium package.
They got, hold on, they got packages?
Right. Like,
Now, I might have to make a deal with that.
That nigga was definitely messaging everybody.
oh.
I tried to get on that type of way, but it was clipped. I'm like, you know what? I don't have the bread right now. Maybe later. You feel me? Type of vibe.
I'm not gonna hold you now. And to be honest, Instagram definitely my dating app. Like, you feel me? I can hop into people's DMs if I need be. You feel me? I can go in their comments, put that heart eyes. I can like 3 photos, and then, you feel me?
Once you like 3 photos and leave a comment, you already know what's up.
Like three photos and a comment, and you just, you feel me? You wait to see if you get likes back.
Yep.
Feel me? Don't
If
get
they
no
don't
likes
respond
back.
back, it's clip.
Clip.
Now, I've actually used Tinder before. I have a little story about that too.
Oh, nah.
Yeah, I got a little story. It's a spicy millennial. You can say what you want to say, right?
Of course.
Copy.
I still want to hear the story regardless.
Anyway, so
It's getting hot in here.
take your jacket off, honey. Take it off. It's about to get steamy.
I'm crying.
All right. So I had used Tinder for a little while. I had just stopped talking to somebody, whatever. Getting back out there. Met this dude. I saw this dude. I was like, oh, he look good. Like, he look good. And he had like professional photos to look like on his profile, and I was like, nah, like why he on Tinder? Like, what's up?
Morris Chestnut?
No.
Nigga said Morris Chestnut.
So I super liked. Okay, look, I ain't afraid. You daddy, I'm whatever. I'm a super like.
You said super like?
I super like.
So you can like and then you can super like?
Yes, honey.
That means she paid for the platinum package.
No, you don't. It's regular.
That's like a $16 investment.
Shut up.
You can dislike too?
Yo, swipe to the left.
Oh, yeah. Oh, damn. I dislike a lot of motherfuckers.
You are so annoying.
That's good. Violate their ratings. Continue though. Continue.
Okay, alright. So, super likes him, whatever case is. He messaged me first. Was like, "What's up, love?" All this type of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
We started chatting it up, chopping it up. I'm looking at his page, and then I was like, let's just text or whatever, because I had the app, but I don't even go on the app like that. Whatever case is. So we texted. He gives me his Instagram page. So me being CNN, Catch a Nigga Network. Got me. Catch a Nigga Network. I go look at his Instagram profile. First of all, why he only had like 50 followers? I was like, nah, something's up. First of all, you taking professional photos, and you only got 50 something. Right.
That's crazy.
I'm like, this is catfish, bro.
That's one of them, like, I'm stalking you pages.
Right. I was like, this is catfish, bro. This is his burner page, whatever the case is. So we did whatever. We linked up, all this type of stuff. Then he started trying to go ghost with me. So I was like, oh no. Because I'm petty. I'm King Petty, mind you. Anyway. So I go to his page again.
Catch a Nigga Network and you King Petty.
Right? Don't mess. But anyway, so I go look at his page again, his profile. He sent me his Instagram. I go to the Instagram page again, right? Mm-hmm. This dummy tags his father on the page. So, like I said, Catch a Nigga Network, CNN. If you need me, call me for my services. I got you.
You went on this nigga's phone.
On the latest.
Yes, I went on his father's page. I was like, oh, this is dad. Of course, you would tag his son. Scrolled up a little bit. Bam! Son is right on the page. His real page is on the bottom. Why is he? I click on the page. Why is he a whole R&B artist? Got like 15,000.
Wait, hold on. Let's pause this real quick.
Hold on a second.
I gotta cut her off and pause it. We're on commercial right now. Brought to you part by CNN. Catch a Nigga News.
Yo, bro, cause you caught this man.
I sure did. Like he a whole R&B artist. Like seriously.
Timmy?
No, not Ro Timmy.
Oh.
First of all, he an R&B artist, but he ain't all that big for R&B artist. He just got followers because he look good. I'm just saying.
The nigga that playing Superfly?
No, nigga.
I'm correct.
Yo, I'm not gonna hold you, sir. Everybody on Power, bro, I think they all artists. I'm not gonna hold you. So he could be one of them niggas. 50 got a lot of money.
Look, you never know. Let me tell you. But he had one like he had songs by himself. I don't know. I didn't finish my CNN duties because whatever. I took a break.
Followers? What was his followers? How many followers he had?
15.2K.
That's OD.
Right.
Oh yeah.
And how I also found out, like this one over here had a mutual follower. Somebody who was supposed to possibly be on the podcast with us, I don't know, whatever case is, a mutual follower. And I'm like, oh, you know this person. Looked stuck when I showed him who it was. He's like,
the guy?
maybe, yeah. Oh, I showed him the profile. I was like, oh, you know this person? You from the same area? What's up? He's like, no, let me see what they look like. I said the name. He's like, oh, let me see. I showed him the profile. He looked at me like, I think I know him, like, trying to play dumb.
He was trying to.
Meanwhile, he's done mad stuff for you. Y'all are bros. Like, what? Like, it was crazy.
They're sluts.
Right. But whatever case is, I called another friend who knows him, and she's like, nah, he a whole bag, so don't even bother with it.
Big tree straight there.
Right. I was like,
big tree. He's slut.
He's smart. He is.
He is slut.
Yes, he is. Yeah, whatever. But that was my little Tinder horror story, dating app horror story, whatever the case is. Would you guys ever try dating apps ever?
No.
I'm not gonna hold you. F at all.
There's no reason. I don't feel like there's a reason to. I'll be outside. Like I see. I promise you. I see over like 100, 200 people a day. There is no reason for it. If you do the math, technically that's about 700 to 1,400 people a week. You feel me? I see a lot of people a day.
That's very true.
I feel like a dating.
That's a
really,
fact, though.
You feel me?
That's very true.
What am I gonna say to my kids? Hey, you know who me and your mom met? Shit, I was on Tinder, right? I swiped right. Your mom, she swiped right. Then I paid the premium package.
Yo!
So that I can constantly.
Now at first I swiped left, not reverse. You know.
You feel me? So I can constantly hit her up. You feel me? I paid $16, right? Just so I could send your mom my number through Tinder. The what, bro? Can you imagine? Hold on. Can you imagine me as a black man in this society explaining that to my son?
Yeah.
What? Oh, word, Dad? So you couldn't school girls, bro? You had no Mac game? That's wild, bro. That's wild.
The crazy is, I feel like mad people, even people who have clout like that, like, there's no reason, like, say for instance, that dude, like, there's no reason why. Wait, there's no reason why he should be even onto that. First of all, the man's built like a guy. It's more of people, if they don't have enough attention or they seek attention, that's really what it is.
You know what it is,
like,
though? He probably went on the app and it made the fake page because so many people know who he is.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? So he was trying to see if somebody can not want him for all those things. You feel me?
Right.
Like me personally, I'm gonna be honest. If I'm making $1 million a year. Yo, bro. What's good with you, bro?
Huh?
I can't stand you. Like,
But not like I was saying though, if I make $1 million a year, right?
mm-hmm.
Bro, I'm gonna be honest. A lot of people gonna know I make $1 million a year. I don't know if I could trust them no more. They probably just want me for my money.
That's a fact.
Mm-hmm. That's
so
true.
I'll probably make a fake page.
That is
and
true.
try to speak to them on that.
That is very true.
I'm not gonna be honest. I'm not even gonna say her name, son. But there was a girl I used to talk to that she tried to do the same thing. You feel me? And then we stopped talking. She ended up talking to a celebrity. And then I was trying to talk to a girl who ended up being her friend, right? So because of the fact that, you feel me?
Did you know
everything
she was a friend?
I didn't even know. So like, mind you, like I'm here talking to the friend, whatever, and she brings her up. She said, "Did y'all used to talk?" And I'm here like, I bet there's nothing public with that. You feel me? She's so known for me. I'm gonna stay low key. So I'm like, nah, I mean, we cool and all. And then she showed me a screenshot between her and the show. You feel me? From, mind you, and it's from her actual page and everything. So he's saying my whole government, yeah, me and him used to talk. I'm like, oh damn, that's crazy. That's crazy, son.
That's ridiculous.
Bro, I was hurt. I was like, damn, this is OD did me dirty low key. It's whatever though. But now like she told me like the reason that she didn't want me on her real page because she didn't want me to know what she was about, what everything was. She wanted me to accept her for who she was and everything.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me?
I can feel that. Like that's I can feel that. But it's different. Like if you first of all, if you know you look good too, and you know you getting people, like you pulling people in your DMs all the time, like. What's the purpose? You just being greedy right now. Like, what's the purpose? You going on like a dating app where you know you can get somebody. Like, it's not hard. Like,
people looking at the bag.
I mean, I guess.
People looking at
but
the bag.
I was looking at the body.
Think about it. A lot of us wouldn't know Chris Brown if he wasn't up.
He looked good.
You feel me?
If Chris Brown had a Tinder and he looked good like that, I just.
Oh my gosh.
Yo, hold on. We gonna leave this man alone.
You need prayer.
He got a child on the way. We gonna leave him alone.
He got another baby on the way?
Father
yeah,
God.
with Amika.
But who?
Amika, his girl.
See, I'm so out the loop.
Bro, she pregnant right now.
I'm so out. I knew he had a girl that was pregnant. I didn't know who it was.
Yeah, she a model.
Oh.
Yeah. And you know Breezy was giving that brain.
Right.
His thing
First, I'm like, you a famous person. Like, what's up? Use some protection. Like, you can't be spreading your oats
That's
out here.
his shorty though.
So you want to have another kid, like right away?
He wanted to have another child.
All right. He about to be like a Fetty Wap.
His first child was not that young.
He already got
child
two.
was like-
She's like 5, right?
Like 30.
Oh shit. She's like 5 though. You feel me? Like 4 or 5 years old. She not that.
Oh yeah, she is.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Time went by quick.
Yeah, me and my sister 4 years apart.
Time went by quick.
Yo.
That's crazy.
You feel me? This is probably trying to settle down, you feel me?
Right.
He needs to, you feel me?
He needs to
That's
chill.
good for him. That's good for him.
He should. He needs to chill.
That's one person, that's one celebrity that I personally always wanted him to find love, you feel me? I felt like he needed that. He's a lover boy. You're an R&B artist, you're a lover boy.
He light skin.
I'm an R&B artist, I can relate.
And he light skin.
You feel me?
You right. All y'all brown skin, light skin, army artists are emotional. Y'all need love too. I understand.
Everybody's emotional.
Everybody need love.
You know, that's another topic that we're going to talk about with Spicy Millennial. We definitely going to talk about that. I don't know if it's going to be next episode or not, but...
What, emotions?
Like, definitely emotions. Like, people fronting on their emotions. Like, how they really feel.
You brought it up. Why don't you talk about it right now?
You want me to talk about it right now?
That's the fact that people, I'm not going to hold you.
We might have a special guest.
I'm not gonna hold you though. People, nah, you know what, nah, man, we're gonna bring that up now, you feel me? Cause that ties into the dating app, you feel me? Cause there's a reason that she was on a dating app.
That's very true.
Oh my gosh, you're spitting facts.
You feel me? Everybody, if you're on a dating app, something or someone had caused you emotional heartache that you felt like you needed to go to a dating app to find love.
That's very true.
Because technically speaking, a lot of our parents, I mean, they didn't have dating apps. Matter of fact, they didn't even have apps. They only had Tetris. You feel me? Like, they didn't have these things to go on.
They didn't even have mobile phones like that. Like,
yo, they had the little flip drones.
Right,
like, so they never had to go on an app or online to find love. You feel me? It was something that they was able to find in
you're absolutely right. And that's what I'm saying. Like, the generation, like, has changed so much. It's crazy because back in the day, you can go out, like, even if you go to, like, a neighborhood, like, joint or whatever, like, where you, like, listen to music or whatever, you can meet somebody organically. Now, everybody's so glued to their phone that you have no option but to be, like, going on social media, or that's how you end up meeting people or whatever the case is.
Exactly.
It's like organic relations is not even, like, happening. I feel like you got something to say because you, like, going like this.
Nah, you caught me while I was on my social media.
Right.
Probably looking for a shorty of some sort. You never know.
Right.
But like it's crazy because like even now when you go on a date with somebody, you feel me? They be on their phone.
Right.
And it's like, all right, hold on a second. Like if we out, why you on your phone? You feel me? Like this is supposed to be our quality time type shit.
Right. Exactly. You're supposed to get to know each other. Like
exactly.
Not be on your phones like doing two separate things. It's like what's the point?
To be honest,
even if you have businesses.
Right. If you're on your phone and we're on a date type shit, I'm getting it on with you. We got a shake. I'm hitting you with the 2-piece with a biscuit. You don't need no jelly though.
No. Cause that is disrespectful. You feel
it
me?
is.
It comes to a amount of disrespect.
It is.
Like me, like even like, alright, let's say you have a business. You feel me? Now me personally, I do have a lot of businesses that I manage, and I have 2 phones. But if I'm on a date, I'm not answering my phones. You feel me?
Exactly.
Like, I can have a whole bunch of calls coming through. I'm ignoring them. You feel me? I go to the movies on a date. My phone is on the table face down. You feel me? The other one on the table face down. Yeah. Cause I don't care what messages come to my phone. Right now, I'm trying to spend time. You feel me?
Exactly.
And I feel like that's something that a lot of people in our generation they starting to lack.
Yep.
They're trying to go to social media because they keep wanting more. You feel me?
Yeah.
And it's like, you keep wanting more to the point that you're missing out what's in front of you.
And that's why relationships don't last because guess what? You're neglecting what's in front of you.
Exactly.
You could have like potentially something amazing going on right in front of you, but you paying attention to what's going on in social media between celebrities, everybody else. You're looking to their life, how your life should be, but you're not realizing you're gonna actually have a good, organic, or genuine relationship right there in front of you.
Exactly.
So it's like it's sad that it's become that. But like I said, I would say I should have been born in like the 80s and raised in the 90s.
I say the same thing.
Because back in the day, like you know those old school movies like Brown Sugar or like freaking Love and Basketball, like that's like what happened. Like people growing up together, like and like falling in love later on or whatever, or you meeting people. Like come on, like it doesn't happen like that these days.
It doesn't.
Even like I'm so corny, don't judge me, but. Like, even, like, writing letters to somebody. Like, taking the time to write a note or write a letter to somebody. Like, mailing it out to them. I want to see a stamp on that bad boy. Like, I want to see that you actually went to the post office, or the mailbox to actually mail something out to me because you were thinking about me and wanted to write about it. It's like, sending a text these days is good enough for people. Like, just sending a text like, oh, hey, good morning. Like, okay, that's cool because you were thinking about that person. It's more convenient. But still, like, showing that you actually take time to even send somebody something at their job. Like, even if you think about just sending flowers on a random day, or like a girl sending a box of chocolate or like food, sending food period to somebody or whatever the case is lit.
I'm not gonna lie, like I mean personally, and I feel like that's fire. You feel me? To be able to send a letter. Me personally, I have become one of those people that you feel me. I send a text. You feel me? But I always try to be the one of those people. It's like, all right, let's do something. You feel me?
Right, like who wants to sit and talk on the like I'm more of a talker instead of a texter on the phone too, but I'd rather be in person.
Exactly.
Like let's actually go out and do something. Let's go for a walk. Like, let's not necessarily have to just chill up and lay in the house and like watch Netflix all day. That's not what I'm trying to do. Like, you know, that's cool sometimes. Don't get me wrong. Like watching a movie, cuddled up, whatever. But let's go out and do something. Actually, have a conversation. Like talk. Actually, pick my brain about something. Like, how do you feel about this situation? Like, or. I mean, even talking about stuff that's in the news or whatever cases, it doesn't even have to be stuff that's in the news. It could be anything.
Exactly.
Like, how are your emotions towards this type of situation? What would you do in this type of situation? What cases?
Even tell me about yourself. You feel me?
Right.
Because it's crazy. Because a lot of people.
You falling asleep. You falling asleep and you on camera.
What? That's not even true. You know, trueness is what is funny.
Anyway, back to what you said.
But now, like, it's crazy because, you know, a lot of people, like, it's funny because I'll tell somebody, well, I ask a shorty, like, you know, let's go to the beach. You feel me? And it'll be nighttime. You feel me? But it's like, let's go to the beach. And the first thing on their mind is, I can't swim at this time. It's too cold, it's dark. Bro, we're not going in the water.
Right, we're just going to chill with us. Like,
chill. Walk on the boardwalk, you feel me?
Right.
Boardwalks are usually quiet at night. There's people, but there's not a lot of people, you feel me?
And it's dope.
Everybody's to themselves. They have that, you feel me? It's fine. Walk on the boardwalk at night, you feel me? Let's have a nice conversation.
The beach is like the sound, the waves, like the setting itself is cool, calm, and collective. So that's why it's like, it's a dope setting, you know?
Even if we was to, you know, get a blanket and just put the blanket down on the sand, you feel me? Just sit down, chill with a body, you know? Something calm, you feel me? Even a picnic, that's fire.
Yo,
I don't care how old school that is.
I'm down for a picnic any day.
Like, that's fire, because it's straight quality.
Yeah, going to the park, like, even like Central Park, taking a walk, because, you know, Central Park, man, big. But, like, even going there, like, watching the swans, I don't know, whatever, like, anything, like, intimate. That's what it is. Relationships and any relationship, not even just between a guy and a girl, or like it's losing intimacy. Yeah. That's really what it is.
It's crazy. I'm actually writing a book about this.
Really?
Yeah. And I kind of like it's more so to help the guys on the guy side because like one thing I do know is that women do express their feelings a lot, and guys tend to not want to express their feelings. You feel me? And one thing that women do that a lot of guys don't do is they speak to other women about their relationship. You feel me? A lot of guys don't really want to speak to other guys and be like, yo, so I'm talking to this girl and I'm feeling this way about it, because they have this tendency where it's pride, you feel me? Or they don't want to feel pussy in a sense, or they don't want to hear, yo, fuck it then, go find a new shorty, you feel me? Because it's like, yo, if you expressing your feelings about a shorty, about a girl, and they're telling you go find a new one, but you're so focused on your feelings, how you feel about this specific girl, it's like, alright, you're not helping me.
Right.
You feel me? Because I'm trying to figure out what I could do better to get with her. You're telling me just forget it and go find another woman. Right. You feel me? That, like, yo, I found her. You feel me? Help me. You feel me?
Right.
So that's why I'm writing a book now where basically I'm talking about, one, approaching women. You feel me? Approaching women, there are guys in this world who are afraid. They don't have the they're too afraid for me to approach a woman because they're afraid of rejection. Right. They're afraid of, alright, she's gonna say something that's gonna just bash me. And that usually comes from high school, you feel me, getting bullied of some sort, you know, not being the best looking in the grade or whatever. So that part of the book is basically just to, you feel me, literally bring bring motivation and show that, you know what, you don't really need too much to approach somebody. Because, if a woman was to insult a guy after the approach, then what happens? They just don't, you guys don't have a relationship. You didn't have one anyways. Right. You feel me? And then I go into depth about even getting into a relationship and what to do as a guy to, you feel me, make sure that you're playing your role.
But my thing is too, like, even from a certain aspect, you know, you're right, girls are more in tune with their emotions in general, especially when it comes to talking to their friends. Like, I'm going to tell you this is how I feel. Okay, girl, let me, you know, like, talk to me about it, or, you know, try doing it like this. We encourage each other, like, mature women, I would say, encourage each other, you know what, talk to him about it, tell him how you feel, like, see where his head is at, whatever the case is. Guys, like, if you are really, truly friends with somebody, you're not going to be like, oh, go move to the next chick or whatever. That's not immature. It's a fact. That's immature. And it's like, that's that young boy, F-boy mentality. It's like, no, like, yo, talk to your bro. Like, that's your bro. That's somebody who's your friend. They should be there and be like, you know what, look, you right. Like, you know, this how you feeling. Like, you go talk to her too. Like, maybe she's feeling the same way.
Yeah.
That's maturity. Like, that's a man. And guess what? That's what makes you more attractive. And a girl, I'm gonna tell you straight up, a girl will do a lot more for you and put herself out there for you if she feels like you actually care and you're mature about something. Like, you're actually a man. Like, you're in, like,
that's what separates a man and a boy.
Right.
It has nothing to do with age.
Exactly.
And it's sad to say, because you know, and you did say something important. A lot of guys, they have friends who will tell them to, you know, do the right thing. You feel me?
Right.
Be the man.
Right.
But then they do have friends as well that will tell them, yo, forget it, move on.
Right.
You feel me? And just having that mixture of friends, sometimes it's hard to choose, who should I go to?
Right.
Because who's going to give me the correct advice? So I do spend more time with him.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? Or I'm currently with this guy. Or like even if they were sitting down smoking an L, you feel me?
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm with this guy right now. Let me ask him. Whatever he says will strongly impact whatever that guy thinks, whether he wants to be the best guy he can or not.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever he says is gonna strongly impact him in a way,
right?
Because now his mind is gonna be stirred towards something.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? And to be honest, it's up to. And I don't like to say, all right, it's all the guy's fault, it's all the girl's fault. No, it's technically speaking, it's up to the individual who you speak to on if they're going to be the man or the woman influence.
Right.
You feel me? Because there's a lot of young girl, young boy mentalities.
Yes.
Where it's like, all right, you know what? Forget him. Go do your thing. You feel me? Call your food guy. Call your Uber guy. Whatever.
Right.
And then there's gonna be that guy who also says, yo, forget her. Go call up this chick. Go call up that chick that she was messing with. You feel me? And it's things like that really, you know, poisons a lot of relationships.
It sure does.
It causes everybody to stay on Instagram. You feel me? Causes guys to want to just flash cash and scam and sell drugs and everything like
Absolutely.
that. You feel me? Cause girls to want to just be bartenders, be strippers of some sort. You feel me? Show off as much skin as they can on the gram because that's what they need for attention. And it's not.
Right.
You feel me? But that's what a lot of the mentalities, the music nowadays, the social media is really drawing everybody towards.
It sure is, and that's. We're going to say that for another time because that's definitely something I definitely want to go into because social media is really, it's like, it's poisoning. It's good, don't get me wrong. Like, it's good, especially for like business and getting yourself out there, whatever the case is. But it's also poisoning certain things because guess what? People feel like they have to have a lifestyle or be like somebody else, or they're successful, or they're famous on Instagram. Meanwhile, they're sitting on they're sleeping on a mattress on the floor in somebody else's apartment. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you're not prioritizing and see what's the bigger picture.
Yeah.
But we'll save that for the next episode, I guess. For the next episode of Spicy Millennial. Thank you guys so much for watching our first episode. Please definitely tune in for the future ones. We will be airing soon, and we'll try to come to you on a weekly basis. So stay tuned.